The state is spending more than $1 billion of your tax dollars each year on charter schools to create choice.
But are there cracks in the system? The question is about oversight and who's opening these schools.
One district leader says no one is really watching.
7 Action News reporter Kim Russell discovered even criminals can open a charter school right here in Michigan.
This story started when a man walked into Ferndale schools.
I'm snooping around asking about our school.
Finally, a staff member asked why he had so many questions. The answer?
We're opening a charter right literally across the street.
Superintendent Blake Pruitt wanted to know more about the school Vast Academy, expected to open come fall at this vacant school in Royal Oak Township. Would it offer the same programs as his schools, impacting enrollment and funding? He looked up the man who came to his school and was shocked.
Find me something in this gentleman's background that states he's done something good for education, that he's helped kids be able to achieve. I personally can't find it.
Charter schools in Michigan need a sponsor or authorizer. An application asking Saginaw Valley State University to authorize the school says Michael Bartley is the planned superintendent. It says he is the co-founder of the Metropolitan Transitional Academy in Inkster. It doesn't say that school failed, only lasting 8 months in 2003.
He's going to run an online high school?
It says Bartley is a provider of educational services in Florida. It doesn't share that the Tampa Bay Times reported Florida investigated numerous complaints about his company, Computer Ed.
Where employees talking about them being asked to falsify our records to be able to get money.
And now he is in a plan to run a school funded by your tax dollars. And that's not all. Detroit police say this is his mugshot. Michael Bartley is a convicted felon for fleeing police in 2007.
You can't hire convicted felons to work in your school, but a convicted felon can open a charter school.
Yes.
I went to work to find Mr. Bartley to get his side of the story. His business address turned out to be a UPS box. But I did get a hold of him by phone. He refused to talk to me at all if I recorded his voice, so I'm just going to have to tell you what happened. It was interesting. He told me that I would have to talk to the governing body or the board chair for answers to my questions. He refused to answer them. I said, okay, no problem. What are their names and their numbers? Simple question, right? He said, I can't give you their names. I can't give you their numbers because they don't yet exist. That's a first for me, being told to talk to people who don't exist. That doesn't make sense to me. I thought you said the governing body doesn't exist. Meantime, I tracked down the woman who submitted the plan for the school to Saginaw Valley State, Regina Solomon. She left her address blank on the form. Turns out she lives in Nevada. I asked her about Bartley's qualifications to be superintendent.
I want people to know that Michael Bartley is not the applicant for the school, that Michael Bartley was not one of the individuals that was being considered to be on the board.
I pointed out that has nothing to do with whether he should be superintendent, as he is lined up to be in the plan. Her answer?
Nobody can be lined up to be anything.
So why would her plan suggest he be the superintendent? Turns out, while she says they aren't anymore, they were married. As a matter of fact, the Las Vegas Sun reports a plan to open a charter school fell apart because Regina Solomon and Michael Bartley failed to disclose they were married at the time. Plus, 7 Action News found she has her own history. She was banned from practicing law for a time after the Michigan bar said she stole government property. Back to Vast Academy. Saginaw Valley State was expected to approve the school until the superintendent of Ferndale Schools forwarded on some of this background information. Now, a vote has been delayed.
We are a positive group of people who set out to do something good for the community. And now we have one gentleman, a superintendent, a leader of a district, who set out to destroy the reputations of those people.
What would you say to someone who would say, oh, you're just trying to keep the competition from moving in?
If a charter set shop next door to me, they don't have to take the kids. They can easily throw kids away. You're too expensive to educate? I don't need you.
I reached out to the Michigan Department of Education and asked who is providing oversight and holding these charter schools that want to open accountable. I was told that's left to the university that both authorizes the school's opening and profits from it. If Saginaw Valley State University approves the opening of Vast Academy, it will receive 3% of per pupil funding given to that school. That is thousands and thousands of dollars potentially. Saginaw Valley State University says it is doing its due diligence, finding facts out about the people who want to open this school, and will make a decision soon. Kim Russell, 7 Action News.